do that seated there. All right. And I think so the jury can see. I'll ask Mr. Simpson to stand.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson, a human being, as charged in count 1 of the information. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, further find the special circumstance that the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, has in this case been convicted of at least one crime of murder of the first degree and one or more crimes of murder of the first or second degree to be not true.
But then, after nearly 6 hours of inactivity, the ground beneath the Akashi Channel begins to move again, triggering the sensors in the earthquake observatory in Osaka. This time, it's more than just a tremor. Kobe is in the grip of a massive earthquake. A security camera at the regional office of TV channel NHK captures the violent shaking.
In July 1995, forces of the Army of Republika Srpska, the VRS, invaded the town of Srebrenica in eastern Bosnia and Herzegovina. In a few horrific days, more than 8,000 Bosnian Muslim boys and men were taken to places of detention, abused, tortured, and then executed.
Cranes straddling the ruins of Neftogorsk. The search for survivors goes on round the clock, but 4 days after the earthquake, hope is fading that anyone will be pulled from the rubble alive.
Smashing into ships and boiling seas, the 160-mile-an-hour winds uprooted large trees and sent rain sheeting down onto deserted city streets. The worst storm in a decade, Angela's been called a super typhoon. For the cowering people, it was easy to see why.
They were beaten by a much better hockey club. Much better hockey club.
The championship to New Jersey. The Devils win the Stanley Cup. A sweep for the New Jersey Devils.
Martin Brodeur, his father's on the ice. His dad's one of the photographers here in this game.
Baerga is 0 for 3. Left center field. Grissom on the run. The team of the 90s has its world championship.
Mills Lane said stop that nonsense because it was starting to butt heads. Oh.
Tyson with a left hooker right up, but down goes McNeely again.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. This fight, he's got about 30 seconds left.
They want Tyson to go to the neutral corner. What's going on? The round's still going on. Correct. That was not correct. That was not correct.
He quit. That's it. He quit. McNeely has quit.
He didn't quit. His corner threw in the towel.
I'm a scat man. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. Everybody's saying that the scat man stutters but does and never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. Welcome to my 20 from 1995 series and my first time capsule of that year. But we are going to look at game number 20 on our 20 from 1995 series, and it is a Neo Geo arcade game. It is part of the World Heroes series, and this is called World Heroes Perfect. This is created by ADK and SNK, and you will use all the buttons and the joystick. And this veers greatly from the direction that other World Heroes series games were going. There is no battle mode in this. And, you know, I don't entirely miss it really. There's no other special modes, just regular one-on-one fighting, or one player versus the computer. And there is a new boss named Neo Dio. I don't... was he in World Heroes 2 Jet? I don't remember for sure. But the background graphics are where this game really, really, really shines, I believe. Looks beautiful. Now, one major addition to this game is that there are Desperation Moves. As far as the controls go, A and B are your weak and medium punch buttons, but if you hold them together, you have your strong punch. Same thing with the kick buttons, C and D. Weak kick for C, medium kick for D, hold them together, and you have strong kick. But that's not where the controls end. There's a lot more to it. You press towards your opponent and B and C to grab them. You can fake a dizzy by pressing down and B and C. Double tap forward or double tap backward to dash in that direction. And you can control your jump a little bit. If you just barely tap up, then you do a very light jump. But if you hold it up, then you do a high jump. And there is a special attack for each character with A, B, and C held down. And you will often have to make a joystick press as well. A lot to this game. I really kind of dig it. The World Heroes series in general isn't one of the best ones in the fighting game genre, but they did a lot of good in this one. This first character we're facing is Jack, and he's kind of a Freddy Krueger type character, although he's kind of dressed like maybe Jack the Ripper as he introduces himself. Now, when you see the life bar flashing, that is when a character can do their Desperation Move, and they can do it anytime that life bar is flashing. But, as you'll note, at the bottom left and bottom right, there are the hero meters for each character. And when you attack the enemy and connect, you fill up that hero meter. And when the hero meter is full, you can do stronger versions of your of one of your moves. And there's Hanzo's rising uppercut move. And if you do it while the hero meter is full, then it's much stronger. Each character has one of their special moves that they can do that gets much stronger with the hero meter full. And you'll see them turn white for a second, and sparks fly before they do their move. I love the backgrounds in this game. Very, very, very cool looking. Very well animated, very beautiful. Here is Mudman from debuted in World Heroes 2. Now with Hanzo and Fuma, he's the orange version of Hanzo basically. They both can do a down forward or a down forward and forward motion twice before pressing a punch button, and they'll throw double stars. Some other cool control-related things about this game are that you can block. Actually, you can deflect a projectile back at the enemy if you block it right when it reaches you. You have to pull back on the joystick just at that time, and it'll come back towards the opponent. Really, really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff. Now back to the hero gauge being full. When it is full, you can also automatically recover from a sweep attack. And like I said before, you will have a stronger special move. Excuse me, one of the special moves. And then I guess it's called a max move. And then you will also have a stronger Desperation Move when your hero meter is full. And there's Hanzo's max move with the hero meter full. Once you do that move, then the hero move or the hero meter goes back to 0, same as like a Desperation Move or a Super Desperation Move, I should say. Just love the backgrounds, they're so cool. I might have seen this once. Might have, I don't remember for sure. I generally was less interested in arcade games at about this time. I was missing out on some good racing games. This here is Genghis Khan, a very silly spoofing of the actual historical character Genghis Khan. And he's been in the World Heroes franchise from the beginning, as has Hanzo. Hanzo and Fuma are from rival ninja clans, so they have some bad blood brewing. I always liked the design of Hanzo best. I was thinking it would have been cool to dress up as him for Halloween. I used to really like dressing up for Halloween. I might do it this year. I might go as Roy Orbison and sing some songs for karaoke night. Hope you, sorry, I'm opening up a 2-liter of ice water. Gonna drink it in your ear. And here's Brocken, who is a cyborg who has also been in the World Heroes franchise from the beginning. I'm having to rehydrate myself. I got very, very, very sick at work today and kept crapping out water. Note that now Brocken can shoot missiles low. He didn't used to be able to do that in the earlier World Heroes games. I'm not sure which character is most popular in this game among World Heroes gamers. Oops, I missed with that one. Brocken was always my favorite in the first World Heroes game, which was way too easy. You could jump kick an enemy, and when you land in front of them, just repeatedly whack the low kick attack over and over and over and over, and they can't fight back. It was super cheap.
You win.
Hanzo's been one of my favorites. I like, especially in this game, his spinning blade attack, or whatever it was called, is very fast. Kim Dragon is super quick in this game. He's got a very fast flying dragon attack, whatever it's called. And you'll notice when you're playing this that there's definitely a difference in your special attacks depending on whether you use the weak attack, the medium attack, or both together. You'll have a longer duration of the attack, or it'll reach farther. I love the look of this stage. It's called Genesis, and it's like the beginning of the Earth. Oh, good timing! There we go. Note that your max attack will hit numerous times if the enemy does not block it, and an enemy can attack you in the middle of your special attack, and they can hit you even if they've absorbed a hit or two without blocking. They can still strike. Yeah, none of the games in this series are actually perfect. Here's Joseph Maximum, I think is his full name. And I think they just call him J-Max. There was another special move by Hanzo. We'll see his super desperation move in a little bit. But again, you'll need your life bar flashing, and you'll need your hero bar full to do that. And yeah, to fill up the hero bar, you have to nail the enemy with attacks that connect to fill it up. And there's no sound effect for the bonus points filling up, unlike in previous entries in World Heroes games, or in the World Heroes series. The enemy often seems to keep you from throwing them in this one. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Ow. I kept screwing up with the max attack. Hanzo's got like a wall spring attack, and that's part of the super desperation move, and we'll see me connect with that eventually. Yeah, there's some sound effects missing, it seems. Like the opponent falling and landing on the ground, you don't always hear that sound. I mean, I think that's from the arcade game that it was missing. There's Janna. She's kind of based on Joan of Arc, although Joan of Arc did not have blonde hair from... I don't think she did. I like that you've probably seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I like that. Wasn't it one of the members of the Go-Go's played? Was it Jane Weedlin or something is her name? She played Joan of Arc in that movie. It was funny. It's kind of stupid, but I remember really enjoying it when I went to see it at the theater as a teenager. It was just that might have been my graduation year. A number of famous actors that played as the historical figures in the movie did a great job. I thought it was hilarious that they called him Sigmund Freud. Oh, now there's his super desperation move. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Each character has a super desperation move. Some of them are not awesome, and some of them are awesome, and some of them are just downright creepy. Rasputin in this game, who was with the World Heroes series from the beginning, he has a very disturbing super desperation attack, and we will see it later. Here's Fuma. That might have been Fuma's max attack. Yeah, if you're looking for what's the best World Heroes game, I definitely gotta go with World Heroes Perfect. And again, it doesn't have the special battle modes like the earlier entries did. I don't know that I really miss them that much. Oops, sorry about that. That's Bandit Cam being a turd again. Sometimes does. Maybe I need to put forth the money to get a better version of it. Maybe it won't be better, I don't know. There's me again winning with the special move, or the max attack, I think it was. I haven't mentioned this yet, but look at the score rising. Good God, you score a lot of points in this game. Man, I'm almost at, is it 5 million? Yeah, jeez. Rasputin in this game has not just fire attacks, he also has electricity and ice attacks. He might not be a bad character to use. And we haven't seen it yet, but he has an attack where he can make the opponent shrink. Very funny. The opponent is shrunk for like probably about 5 seconds or so. And their attacks are obviously a lot weaker. We'll see that a little bit later. Now, when you do a playthrough, there will be 5 enemies that you do not have to face before you get to the final boss. There are a total of 16 fighters in this game, and there is Jack, J-Max, Brocken, Dragon, Janna, Rasputin, Mudman, Ryofu, Shura, Ryoko, J. Karn, Hanzo Fuma, Muscle Power, Captain Kidd, and Eric the Viking. Captain Kidd might be a good character to use. I know he often kicks my butt. I remember when I played World Heroes 2 Jet at the movie theater, the cinemas. I did the same move over and over. I used Hanzo and I did his spinning blade attack, and I would just do it over and over, and I was able to beat the game. Pretty cheap. And here is Captain Kid. I'm probably not going to beat him. He's got a bird on his shoulder, but none of the characters that have any animals, actually he might be the only one that has an animal on their shoulder with them. He doesn't sick them on you like in like characters do in Samurai Showdown series. Yeah, I was really sick at work today, so I'm making sure I'm nice and hydrated. In fact, I got dizzy sick, and I think I've got meat in my garage freezer that's been there too long. I should throw a bunch of it out. I'm just a sucker for discount tags at the store. Yeah, he throws a red shark at you for his max attack. But yeah, each character has one of their special attacks that is a max attack, and it's more damaging when the hero gauge is full. I decided not to continue right there, but we will see snippets of the rest of the game and me fighting the final boss, which was right after Captain Kid, so I almost got there. There were 4 characters that I did not fight on the, or 5 characters that I did not fight on the way, and that was Ryofu, Shura, Ryoko, Muscle Power, and Eric the Viking, I believe. And here is the ending, or the final cutscene before the final boss, excuse me. Well, actually, there's 2 bosses at the end, and one you only have to fight for 1 round, and hopefully beat them. Dr. Brown was the guy that has the time machine that allows all these fighters throughout history to face each other. And there's the second to last boss, and his name, I guess, is pronounced Zeus instead of just Zeus. He's really tough. He's huge. And he says something like Gazpacho? That's all I'm ever gonna hear is Gazpacho. Like, some kind of soup or something? I don't think I've ever had it. But if you beat him in, after I did the initial gameplay, I used an infinite energy cheat, and later on I will use a infinite max power cheat. I just wanted to show you some things. But after you beat him in 1 round, also notice how much points you get from perfect bonuses throughout the game. I think for most of the game it's 100,000 points. And now Zeus gets attacked by Neo Dio, the true final boss. He's very hyper, very annoying, very quick. No, Gigas from the original game does not make an appearance here, and he was a shapeshifter. Yeah, if you use the was it A and B, and towards the opponent to throw, you do one type of throw, but if you hold backwards while you press A and B, you do another type of throw. No, I thought I was going to beat him with that. Oh well. You can hold down the buttons while you see the bonus points tally, and it'll speed up faster. Yeah, you'll get multiple hits if you time your max attack just right. Even if you're not a big fan of the World Heroes games, I definitely recommend this one. World Heroes perfect. Here is Hanzo's ending. That looks very, very silly. That is World Heroes perfect, and we'll see the credits. I'll speed the credits up by holding down the buttons in just a moment, because I don't want to have to sit through all of that. They're very long. But that is World Heroes perfect. If you have memories about this game, please leave a comment below. I love to hear about what memories people have about various games, maybe what they were doing in the year of 1995. I was working my tail off as a custodian department store, one of several different department stores of a chain. I'm just trying to remember which location it was at the time. Might have been way out in Aloha, Oregon. I worked about five or so different locations. I wasn't quite a manager yet. That was a little bit further down the road. And we are going to look at the opponents that I did not yet face. Do that in just a little bit here. And here is Shura, and Shura is a kickboxer. That's a character I did not face yet. There's... I put on, I think, infinite energy or something, and or maybe not. But we're also going to look at Ryofu, and I like Ryofu. He's got nice long reach with his spear. Really, really nice reach. I don't remember for sure what his special moves are, but I also like that he can breathe fire. That's pretty nice. I'm feeling a lot better compared to earlier today. We are going to look at Rasputin's... that is just so damn creepy. His super desperation move. So showing some love to Jack. Yikes. And here's where he can shrink an opponent by slapping him on the head with his hand. Doesn't last terribly long, just like 5 seconds. And we're going to look at some of the other characters that I did not see yet. Here is Ryoko. She's based on an actual judo champ. I forget her name. Her last name anyway. She's kind of cool. She's got a lot of damaging throw moves. She is the World Heroes boob, bouncing boob fighter, like my Shiranui is for Fatal Fury, or Blue Mary. Yeah, I put on invincibility there. And she's fighting Eric, the Viking. And here's Muscle Power. He's obviously inspired by Hulk Hogan. Looks exactly like him. Yeah, she's got some cool moves. And her boob jiggle. She's got some funny lines. But that was World Heroes Perfect, game number 20 in our 20 from 1995 series created by ADK and SNK for the Neo Geo. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me soon for game number 19. Bye-bye, folks.
Yeah, yeah.